Happy Friday! So some of you have been asking me about how to make the Master Cleanse drink. So I got a lot of my information online, but there's also a book by Stanley Burroughs about the Master Cleanse. But a lot of the information I've received has been from the mastercleanse.org. So I just want to give them credit for, educating me. But here's kind of how you make it. So first thing you need is organic lemons. These are from Trader Joe's. They were, I believe, $1.99 a bag. And so the number of lemons inside of them varies depending on how big the lemons are. So you need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice is the first thing that you need. If you have a lemon about this size, you'll need probably 2 or 3 lemons. If you have a lemon this size, you need just 1, okay? About just 1. So what I did is I took my tablespoon and I filled it with water, and I took 2 of them, and then I measured it into a shot glass, this one, Mind the Gap from England, and it fit in this one. So it depends on the size of the shot glass, but you can use kind of a shot glass, and it's about 1. But you want to be, if you want to be more precise, you can measure it in something that is 2 tablespoons. So you put 2 tablespoons in a cup. I like to use mason jars. I love mason jars. They're amazing. So I actually, instead of stirring mine, I put everything in here, close it up, shake it, and then I drink it that way. Also, if you're going to pre-mix your beverage, what you want to do is you want to only do lemon juice and maple syrup. Don't do the other ingredients. And then you can kind of carry this in the mason jar. They're sealed really well, so you won't be spilling all over your purse or backpack or whatever. So that's what I use. So 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of grade B maple syrup. This one I got from Whole Foods. It's organic as well. You want grade B because it tastes stronger. So if you get grade A, it's not going to be as flavorful, and this is kind of your sweetener for your lemonade. So you'll be thanking yourself later if you have grade B. Also, a lot of people get a kick out of licking the spoon, especially when you're a couple days in of the maple syrup. So what I do is I pour one, lick it, pour another, and I save it to the side because the next ingredient is cayenne pepper, and sometimes it can be a little bit spicy, so I kind of use the second lick of the maple syrup as a chaser for the drink so that it just kind of takes the edge off. So with cayenne pepper, you need 1/10 of a teaspoon. Okay, so how I do this is I take a teaspoon and I kind of fill it, or half a teaspoon if you figure you're going to have 6. You kind of do a generous half teaspoon. And I put mine in a Ziploc bag like this. And so then it just has like the little cayenne pepper at the bottom. And then I just do a generous pinch when I make each drink. So I just make sure that this is the amount that I'm getting the whole day. So that's how I do my cayenne pepper. And then you just add 1 cup of water to the mixture. So you take all of those 4, water, cayenne pepper, lemon juice, and maple syrup, and you put them in your glass and stir it, or mason jar and shake it, and then you drink that down. And you do 6 to 12 of those per day. Another thing is this is my little squeezer for well, it could be for oranges too, but for the lemons, you actually just kind of pour out a piece, and then you take the kind of the peel off, and then you just stick it in, and then squeeze. Another little trick to do is you want to leave these out on the counter. You don't want them in the fridge. So if you stock up, take each batch out the night before of the lemons you're going to use that day, and then you want to roll them on the counter so that they get kind of soft. So you kind of push down and you roll them on the counter. So that kind of loosens everything up so that when you are squeezing, it's a lot easier and you get a lot more of the juice out. So that's how you make the actual beverage. Here's the ugly part. And yes, there is the ugly part to the Master Cleanse. You can either do a saltwater flush, which I'm not going to tell you how to do here, but they will tell you on that website. But a saltwater flush, or you can do a laxative tea. Saltwater flushes you want to do in the morning because part of this cleanse, or a lot of the cleanse, is to detox your body. So you want to make sure everything gets out. So saltwater flush you do in the morning. You basically drink like a saltwater solution. You drink it down, and then you wait by the toilet for an hour. So it's one thing you want to give yourself a lot of time because you don't want to be at work rushing to the bathroom. So you can either do a saltwater flush or you can drink a laxative tea. So that's what I've been doing, and you do that at night, right before bedtime. So the kind that I've heard a lot about and I'm using is the Smooth Move Tea. Caffeine-free, organic. Woo! But there's even, that's supposed to be like the gentler alternative. So, but they come in different flavors. There's chocolate, which you probably don't want to have, like, you know, something that's sweet on this whole thing. Or there's peppermint. So I've been using the peppermint, and I find that I like it better. It's a little bit more gentle than the regular. It just kind of tastes better, and I don't know, I like it better. When I woke up with a really bad stomach ache yesterday, I had used the regular, and so I think it just kind of, I don't know, flushes through your system. The peppermint's a little bit more kind. So that's kind of the little tricks and trades and basics of the Master Cleanse. I'll be posting again tonight about day 2, but I have to go head to Beaker right now. So if you have any questions, let me know. Leave me a message, and I will try to answer them as best as I can. Have a wonderful Friday.